Reminds me when I was in school, grade 4. Man, Fairview School, thanks a lot, Fairview. We had crazy ass Miss N's to choose from in grade 4. Well, we didn't get a choice, but she was one teacher in grade 4. And then Mr., I want to say Lockhart. And he always had these brown shorts and like these really high socks and he'd hike up all the time. I remember hearing at recess time that this Mr. Locker, whatever the fuck his name was, that he threw a chair at a kid. So same grade as me, his name's Mark. And I remember thinking like, holy fuck, why do you throw a chair at him? Like, I know Mark was a little smart ass in school and he'd be kind of like the class clown. He'd be laughing in the back of the class. So I can imagine him getting the teacher right pissed off. At the same time, you're a fucking adult. You don't throw furniture at kids. What's wrong with you? So naturally, you're what, 10 years old in grade 4? It freaked me out. And I went home and I remember telling my mom about it. Because like, man, I heard Mr. Locker, whatever the fuck his name was, threw a chair at Mark. And so she went and told Mark's mom. I was like, no. And I didn't know that she did. And then the next day or something, I got called to the office. And I'm like, oh shit, what is this about? So I'm walking to the office. As I'm walking there, Mark's walking towards me. And he looked so sad, and I just felt so bad because I'm like, hi Mark, I could have looked at him, and here I am, I'm the little bitch that narked on him, and man, but you know what? I'm sure his mom freaked out on that school too. Good for her, she had every right to. I would too if some teacher threw a chair at my child. Fuck. Oh, so Miss N's was my grade 4 teacher, and she was crazy. She would just lose it on the class if, like, she had no patience to deal with children, so she would lose her fucking mind on us pretty quickly. And she was the music teacher, and she was very, she had short hair that was so dark black, it was purple, and, and she had this fucking, like, well, I don't know what it was called. It was like a harmonica, but it was a circle, and blowing it to get the tune. She was a good singer. She was good at music, but she was a bitch. Mostly because, you know what she did? She took the smart kids, put them at one desk, and us stupid kids put us at the other desk. Because I didn't have very neat handwriting. Fuck you, Miss N. But yeah, and then she totally favored the smart desk kids over us. Yeah, teachers. Oh shit. Yeah, we had some crazy teachers in our day. My sister once had a teacher who made her cry. His name was Mr. Bukowski. And no doubt, guys, he looked like the Penguin from the Batman. Like Danny DeVito Penguin. So gross. His hands are almost as gross, except being like flipper sized. They were just big, white, thick sausages with fucking long fingernails. Yeah, this guy was nasty. Needless to say, he was single. My sister was in grade 6, and he was teaching grade 6, and he wouldn't let her go to the bathroom, so she'd have piss in her pants at school. Sorry, Sarah, to share that story. I'm sharing it more so to point out how much of an asshole he was, not how much of a piss pants you were. I love you, Sarah. I just don't understand as an adult now how some teachers could be so shitty to kids. And actually in high school, another teacher, I probably would have taken auto shop. I love working on cars. I love the smell of a greasy car shop. I don't know, something about it, it's just one of my favorite smells. Fresh cut grass, bonfires, greasy car shop. Oh yeah. I love walking by those car shops when they have the big bay doors open in the summertime. You walk real close, get a waft of that, see some of those greasy monkey wrenches working. Oh yeah. Anyway, I would have done that, but the teacher who taught that class for grade 9, 10 starting out, he was a creeper. His name was Mr. Marhouse. He's what you would typically in your head picture like an army major or a general or someone high-ranking in the army. Just a really tall, big man, balding, big, thick glasses, just stern, strong look on his face all the time. He was my homeroom teacher in grade 10? I think it was grade 10? No, that would have been the beginning of the year. So, I haven't been deflowered yet. I was just still like very shy and insecure about myself. You're 15 years old, of course you're insecure. Well, deep down about 15-year-olds today, but when I was a kid, yeah, you were insecure. So I remember standing for Row Canada, and I'll stand up and he'd stare at me. But not in the face, no, he fucking like stare at my tits and shit and practically undress me with his eyes to the point where I just felt so creeped out. But I wasn't the only one that noticed it. My friend Kelly's like, how come he keeps staring at you during Row Canada? I'm like, I don't know! But anyway, I had enough. I was to the point where I was a little fucking freaked out and scared. So I went to the guidance counselor, who was a woman, and I told her how I felt. I told her what was happening, and like he didn't actually do anything or say anything, but you get those vibes, and you do. You know when you're checking someone out and when you're giving them those vibes. You can deny it all you want because you didn't actually say or do anything, but the energy was there, right? Anyway, I told her what was going on. She switched me to her homeroom, which was a little bit out of my way, but totally worth it. I just tried to avoid this Mr. Marhouse guy. One day, I was walking down the hallway and there was no one else in the hall. It was one of those eerie times, which is sometimes is cool, but then all of a sudden, he came out of a classroom behind me. So he's about 20 paces behind me in the hall. And I'm like, oh fuck, I knew he was there, but I was hoping he didn't say anything to me. I just kept on walking. I sped up a little bit, and then I hear, Katie! Katie! I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, yeah? He's like, why did you switch homerooms? Why aren't you in my homeroom class anymore? I'm like, hers was closer for my next classroom, so I just wanted to make the switch. I left it at that, and I never spoke to him again throughout high school. He never tried to follow me or approach me after that. But like, I didn't feel comfortable enough to tell him the truth there. But like, hey, you're creeping me the fuck out, maybe. But I was already intimidated by him. I couldn't talk to him and be like, can you stop doing this? It's scaring me. Because for one, I'm like half his size. This dude's a giant. I'm 5'2". But god damn it, I'd be able to like change my own brakes and do anything I need to on my own vehicle by now, but I had to let some creeper get in my way.